everything people say is like uniquely degenerate about drag shows has been done for comedy for like a century. The only reason they don't like it now is because that aesthetic is being displayed publicly in solidarity with gay people rather than to detract from gay people. That's the thing they actually don't like.
So basically what Vosh is saying here, it's good when it mocks people, when it's treated as entertainment that is not supposed to mock the performers, it's suddenly bad. This is basically what Vosh is saying, and it's true.
Keep in mind, like, these are the people who would have been cheering at minstrel shows a century ago.
Yep.
If there were no gay people, like, in society, like, broadly, like, accepted, you know? Like, if we lived in a more explicitly homophobic society, they would be laughing at caricatures of gay people that would be identical.
Yeah, because they would derive the humor from mocking others. But when it's just treated as entertainment that is supposed to bring joy and happiness to others, then it's treated as degeneracy, then it's treated as harmful. Because bigots' brains are broken, fundamentally. Bum.
All right!
All right.
Now, guys,
What
am I a principled advocate of?
What have you got for us,
The
Vosh?
Second Amendment. Most of the time, nothing particularly satisfying comes about from that particular political principle. But every once in a while, it does. Take a look at this! Armed volunteers in Texas protect a drag event from a bunch of far-right bigots.
There we go.
Caption tells you all you need to know, but...
So what? LGBT people brought guns on their own to protect to protect the drag performers from violence. And you wanna what? I think the gun culture in the US is pretty crazy. I'm not a big fan of the gun culture in the US, but you know what I will say in this case? Good. Good for them. For actually standing up to the bullies, standing up to the people that would come to abuse them. Good. Do bring firearms to defend yourselves. Good.
That's a song. Hey, she just spit on me.
What's this?
Well, what did you call them earlier when you were talking to them? Didn't you call them a bunch of king pussies?
No, I called them pussies.
Yeah, I mean these people here.
No, just the ones that are wielding AR-47.
So what are you here to do?
Aww, this guy's he looks as almost as he's about to cry. What the? Is he about to cry? Bunch of pussies. Is he about to cry because people are here with guns to protect the minority against this bigot? Aww. That's so cute. He's about to cry.
Today,
I'm here to support people that don't indoctrinate and groom little 8-year-old kids.
I'm here to support the people who are not. Wow, dude, you're looking like you're about to fall apart. What's happening here? This is really funny. I didn't expect this to happen. I didn't expect the bigots to literally fall apart. I'm here.
So why do you need to get in someone's face?
I wasn't. I was walking over here to talk somewhere. Come over here with me.
So the gist of it was there was just a drag brunch event. I mean, nothing sinister. No one's getting hurt, obviously. But there were going to be counter-protesters at this event. Well, I guess they're protesters, not counter-protesters.
Protesters. Just take a wild guess what the protesters wanted to do and how disappointed they were that they could not enact violence because, whoops, there are people protecting them this time around. Oh no.
The far-right people who showed up, they're not counter-protesting because a drag brunch itself is not a protest.
Exactly.
Anyhow, what we see here is a perfect exemplification of the ideal of responsible gun use for political purposes, okay? And I've said this before. Do not bring guns to protests unless you are operating as a single unit of people who are working together and are well-trained and know what you need to be doing and are not there to start violence or anything like that, okay? Now, a line of people wielding rifles standing on a curb right here it's actually, this is a rare example of American anti-chauvinism because it is universal language and it is do not f with us. And no one will f with you.
Very
if you
good.
Have a group of a half dozen or so people
I
with
love
rifles,
to see it. And I will repeat, because there seem to be more people here now, I do think that the gun culture in the US is pretty extreme, pretty crazy, but if there's an event, for example, a drag show, a targeted minority is there to perform, and there are a bunch of bigots that will come to protest and enact violence, and there are people with guns to protect the LGBT performance, then I say, good. Very good. I want to see more of things like this. I actually want to see more of armed bodyguards protecting LGBT people at events. I want to see this more, and I want to see more crybaby bigots act and look as if they are about to cry. I want to see more of this. This is very good. Finally, a positive video for me to watch and react to. Finally, some good news.
just standing in all black outside of an event, no one will f with you. Why would they?
Exactly.
That would be insane. There were actually more of them than were present here. And this was actually a pre-existing group, too. It wasn't just a...
I wasn't about to go in their face. I just wanted to talk in the pussies with the gun. Come on. This is so pathetic.
Bunch of people who organized this over Facebook or whatever. This right here is the Elm Fork John Brown Gun Club. A legacy worth preserving if ever there was one.
Exactly.
Promoting and assisting marginalized communities and organizing community defense against white supremacists and
Very
fascists,
good.
militia. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect stuff right there. Okay?
Amazing.
This is what you want to see.
Yes.
You don't just want people all hopped up on being aggressive, bringing guns to protest, because all that does is get people hurt. And you may Pepe post, but this isn't a militia. The point of this is, if you've got people who might be hassled by far-right protesters in an area,
then you get them as security. Yes, this is perfect, and I want to see more of it. I honestly want to see more of it because it will make more LGBT people safe. It will allow more things to be organized safely. Yes.
A couple of people who will just stand there like statues holding guns and cameras are really all you need. You don't want... It's not about mobilizing a group of people for a political or militaristic purpose. It's just about, here's the tools that you need to provide security to your own event.
Exactly.
And that's not forming a militia.
It's basically like hiring a security team for your events, but this is a group that specializes in protecting LGBT and any other minority events. It's great. I love it. We need more of these kinds of things.
Militia. This isn't even like
this is like a security service.
Controversial expression of our Second Amendment rights right here. This is just plain old event security.
Yeah, exactly.
Except it's
That's
free
right.
and cooler when it's being done by
very cool.
Actual members of the community. It is real good stuff.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Many conservatives and fascists are cowards after all. That is true. However, not wanting to f with people holding rifles is not a cowardice. It's actually a very reasonable mantra by which to live life. Totally legitimate, that one. Anyway, let's finish the little video, huh?
I was walking over here to talk to somebody, and this one, and the other goes, get away, you can't.
Who do you need to talk to?
I wanted to go talk to somebody. None of your business who I want to talk to.
If you are, I need you on that side of the street.
Okay, all right. You don't have to. I know, because I thought this was a public sidewalk. I'm being peaceful. I was just going to talk to
He will cry. I swear he's gonna cry. Love it. Love it.
Look, I was just going to talk to someone.
I just wanted to talk to somebody. Just wanted to talk to somebody.
You know, I'm sorry. This is a free time.
Well, sorry. They do not want to talk to you, okay? They do not wish to speak with you, and that is their right. Thank you.
One thing that I don't understand is that in spite of the shirt this guy is wearing and his accent, he's very obviously from Brooklyn, you know? I feel like this guy has been like misplaced in the level editor or something, because this guy screams
Misplaced
like
in the level
Brooklyn.
editor.
You know?
Level,
It's like he's from Brooklyn. He's like recently transplanted here. And he's trying to hide it, you know, like, yeah, here's my Texas shirt and let me there. Dubbed voice actor, crisis actor.
That sounds like he's about to cry.
I went to talk to a friend of mine over here, and I got 5 of them come up to me.
Friend of mine.
Get off of here. You can't be here.
Oh, it was to someone, and now it is to a friend of mine here. I was just talking to, it's just minding my business. It was just minding my business. What do you want from me? What do you want? I want peace. Give me peace. Give me peace.
I was trying to talk to a friend.
To a friend. I'm just making friends.
And it goes on like that.
I was just making friends.
The tried and true tactic of groups like the Proud Boys, stuff like that, when it comes to inciting violence at any kind of protest or event, is that they will have people there with cameras, and they will try to incite violence by provoking it themselves, and then they start the recording when they get hit back. So they'll do everything they can to begin a violent incident, and then try to frame it as though it was always the other side that promoted it.
Well, too bad. Not so easy to do such a thing when there's armed security on the ground, is it? Not so easy now. And we need more of this kind of energy. Thank you. Thank you very much, Giggler. It's so pathetic looking those people, like, break apart when they see, like, when something unexpected, like the LGBT actually hiring security. Well, it's not hired. The security is free, which is amazing. The fact that there's a group that provides security for minority events for free, it's really great. It's really great to see it. And like this, the firefighters cannot just incite violence. They cannot just do whatever they want. And then they start crying. I love it. This is prime entertainment for me. To see a bigot who just breaks into little pieces. I wanted to talk to a friend. I want to make friends.
Prompted it. This tactic does not work when you've got a group of people with rifles on the curb. It really doesn't. That tactic is wholly ineffective when you're trying to instigate violence against a bunch of people in shades with masks who are holding rifles. It just don't work that good.
It's very sad, but it just cannot, Ruth. It just cannot. You're deeply hateful people. They just want basically to hurt us. They want us dead. And organizations like this that offer free security to events is the best thing. It's the best news that I have heard in a long, long time. Amazing news. I'm really, really happy about this, and I hope to see more of this in the future. I hope to see more LGBT events that have armed security on standby, because this will mean more safe events that more people can go to, more people can be themselves, more people can feel safe, and it will lessen, things like depression. People will meet more people like themselves. It's great. It's really cool. It's really cool to see. I did not expect this video to be so cool. I did not expect this news to be so nice. I did not expect so much positivity. Because lately it's all been bad news all around, but this is really nice.
Cowardice notwithstanding. It's just threat levels and all that. So here's the Fox News article on the event, because obviously people are
There we go. Fox News gonna get mad. It's a shame that after all that people like Martin Luther King and Mahatma Gandhi did, Mahatma Gandhi did, all we can learn from them is that peaceful protest buys you time, not peace. It's sad but true. It's sad but true. We need to be more forceful. We also desperately need solidarity. We need to stand together, and not just in one country. We need to stand together across borders, and I will not stop saying that, okay? I will not stop saying that, whatever it happens.
Salty about this. Masked Antifa protesters show up brandishing weapons. Yeah, like Fox News has ever had a problem with this. Ever, At Texas drag bunch with kids. Approximately 20 children and multiple self-proclaimed teachers reportedly attended the event.
So now suddenly Fox becomes anti-gun. Aww. Yeah. What do you want to do, Ruth? Now Fox becomes anti-gun. This is so pathetic. They have no morals. They have no values. Zero. They are empty when it comes to, they are morally bankrupt. They are bankrupt when it comes to values. Suddenly they are anti-gun. Suddenly it's bad to bring guns to events. Well, what do you know? What do you know?
So again,
suddenly freedom and Second Amendment not so important, are they? Suddenly those values are not so important. Not so worth preserving, are they?
Look at the fascist framing here. The headline here is about ostensibly the event itself, but it's really about the idea that they're like protecting pedophilia. That's the actual thing that's being stated here.
True.
Masked black-clad Antifa protesters showed up brandishing weapons at a drag brunch in Texas that was open to children Sunday. Police maintained a presence at the event, which took place at the Anderson Distillery and Grill in Roanoke, Texas, and led at times to tense standoffs between...
Nothing more, nothing less. It's simply security at the event. And security should be at every single event moving forward. This should become the norm.
Protesters and counter-protesters. Approximately 20 children and multiple self-proclaimed teachers attended the event, where drag queens performed and collected dollar bills, according to footage of the event. I love the phrasing here. Performed and collected dollar bills, because they're obviously trying to make it like, collected dollar bills, like a strip club.
Yeah, they obviously trying to make it like a go-go club, like a strip club, like some kind of erotic dance, like some kind of porn thing that children are being brought into, which is ridiculous. That is not what is happening at all. But of course, Fox News is gonna fabricate reality. They're gonna lie. They're gonna just make things up. And sadly, CNN is now slowly becoming just like Fox News. So a bit of bitter news among the positivity of this video. CNN is because of the owner change. That there's the new owner. I think it's the new owner. Is becoming more like Fox News. So brace yourselves, CNN is becoming the second Fox News. I'm really sorry to hear that, Moho. I hope you can get better. I hope this stream will at least make you feel better when it comes to entertainment, that you'll be entertained and you'll feel a little bit better. But I do hope that you'll get better soon.
But if they had anything to say, they would have said it here. Like, took dollar bills in like a G-string or whatever.
Yeah.
A busker with a guitar down on a 3rd Street Promenade collects dollar bills. According to footage of the event obtained by journalist Taylor Hanson. Taylor
Graphic content.
Hanson. Let's see how much of a journalist you really are. Oh, they follow me. Field reporter, independent journalist. What really happened to those who died on January 6th and 7th? We have the answer.
There we go. There we go. So the journalist is basically a hack. Thank you for confirming this for us, Bosch. The journalist is a hack and is gonna write ridiculous things about the security and the event itself. Thank you. Thank you for confirmation.
That's sickening. All right, well, we know what kind of journalist this guy is right off the
A
bat.
hack.
Yep, there's that event. Here's him with Tim Pool. Yep.
There we go.
Yep. Everyone wants to be Andy No. Sure, I'll follow you back so you can DM me if you want to argue about something. Yep. So what is this footage? Let's see how bad it gets. Is there going to be copyright music? I'll lower the volume just so I can talk over it.
True.
All right. So I'm being reminded fat people exist. That's kind of like child abuse, right?
What? Oh.
Literally just being handed dollar bills. Very suggestive.
Oh no.
This has got to be like a GarageBand default sample beat, right? There's no way that this is copyrighted or whatever.
This is considered graphic because what?
Bad music can be copyrighted too. Oh, don't make me worry about it.
This is considered graphic because Fox News is a bunch of hacks.
How long is
I'm
this
gonna
video?
see it now.
7 minutes?
Don't watch the whole thing. Yeah, good call. Good call.
Oh yeah, here we go. Absolutely. All right, so here's the traumatized child in question. Okay, more traumatic content. Trigger warning.
Oh, no.
It's the gays.
Oh no.
I think this pretty clearly indicates right here what the actual intentions of this so-called journalist are. That they're trying to frame the drag show as some kind of child grooming, and they've cut into this footage 2 fully dressed men kissing in public.
Oh, no.
It's very obvious what
Kissing?
they're talking about here. It has nothing to do with drag queens. It has everything to do with social degeneracy.
True.
It's that simple.
It is. It's always
What
that
if the real
simple.
problem was with the bird being flipped over here? You know, like,
It is always that simple. Kissing in public? How dare you? How dare you? This is so pathetic. I swear, this is so weak. The opposition, so... And calling it graphic content just sounds like a bad joke. Honestly. So pathetic.
he zooms in on this. Like, look at this middle finger being displayed in around children.
Yeah, but you're...
So we have...
you don't like
person.
any kind
We have
of...
a leering...
You don't like any kind of, like, kissing in public, not just, you know, a type of kissing in public.
shot of a child from the journalist, which isn't weird. Again, from Fox News, collecting dollar bills, and this person is dressed in a sweater.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. This is exactly like a strip club.
Yeah, this
I've
is
been
so...
to a strip club before, and this is exactly what it was like.
This is so
This right
graphic.
here, this is the
Wow.
outfit all the strippers are wearing at the strip
Wow.
club. Oh, there's a kid! There's a kid there! Next to that!
Oh,
Full
there's a kid playing on their phone. This is so graphic. Wow. We might be scarred for life after this segment. Holy moly. Incredible.
dressed person.
Incredible.
Look, there's a child there.
Cha-ching. Incredible.
Can
Incredible.
you believe there's a child next to somebody who's wearing leggings? Leggings? Yeah, the kid's just on their phone.
Leggings are basically porn. Yeah. Don't kiss girls, and especially don't kiss boys that are likely to be tall. Oh. I'm tall. I'm tall, Ruth. I'm sad now.
All right.
Yeah. This is...
Like, this is... does this not come across as really weird?
This head... I'm just gonna remind everyone here. I'm just gonna kindly remind everybody here that Fox News gave this a warning for graphic content. Okay, this is a poll moment. There's 6 people in the audience. A huge audience is here. So I want to know, everybody. I want to know if you consider this, what you've seen so far, to be quote-unquote graphic content. Do you consider the event to be graphic content? Yes. I am now scared for life. No. You kidding? This is super child friendly. There we go. Vote. Vote, gigglers. Vote, little gigglers. Vote. Let's go. Let's get your votes out there. I want to see. I want to see if you consider this graphic content after all of the warning that has been given. After all of the warning. I want to see. I want to see what your opinion on this thing is, because I don't see it. I don't see any graphic content. I admit. I'm gonna say it. I do not see anything graphic in this video. I'm gonna vote myself. I am scared for life. Okay, who voted that, Moho? You voted one, didn't you? Moho, you're such a... I can't believe you. I don't believe you. Okay, I see how it is. I cannot trust you with polls. I cannot trust my audience with polling. I see how it is. Okay, we're shutting this down. We are censoring free speech. Free speech, you don't deserve free speech. Okay.
Weird? Like these like leering zoomed in shots at children who are just kind of like idly sitting there? I don't know. If the intention here is to like indicate that some grooming is taking place, then this is doing an exceptionally bad job of it.
Especially super bad job. This is comical.
And they're trying to pull any...
I think they're trying to equate the
taken over our school board, and they're trying to pull any LGBTQ book.
And on her phone is being discomforted around the gays. Man, go to any public area anywhere. Kids are on their phone. I'm on my phone. Yeah,
exactly.
Like, oh, yeah. The reason this 6-year-old's on...
Everybody's on their phones now. Everybody.
Their phone is because they're uncomfortable with the grooming.
Yeah.
There's no other reason why a kid at an event might be on their phone.
True.
What is this? A transcription? What the
kids are well known to hate their phones, actually. Kids these days hate phones. They only use it as a last resort.
Couldn't get video for this?
You know, taking over our school board, you know, taken over our school board, and they're trying to pull
Oh,
any
teacher's talking.
LGBTQ book off of the shelves in the library, anything about marginalized peoples at all. And
Pathetic.
their goal is to shut down critical thought. It
That's
really
true.
is. They're fear mongering. They don't even know what they don't know.
Yep.
I bet
So-
none of them ever been to a drag show before.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like pure
The guy here is the far-right
entertainment,
journalist.
and it's been in the culture. Like, you know, it's Saturday Night Live, Bugs Bunny. Like, we've been watching drag shows as comedy and as
Yeah.
expression for forever.
This is completely true, by the way.
It is true.
Everything that people say is like uniquely degenerate about drag shows has been done for comedy for like a century.
Yep.
The only reason they don't like it
I
now
agree.
is because that aesthetic is being displayed publicly in solidarity with gay people.
And not to mock. That's the main difference. It's not mocking anymore. And thus it's not acceptable anymore.
Than to detract from gay people.
Yeah.
That's the thing they actually don't like. Keep in mind, like, these are the people who would have been cheering at minstrel shows a century ago.
Yep.
If there were no gay people, like, in society, like, broadly, like, accepted, you know, like, if we lived in a more explicitly homophobic society, they would be laughing at caricatures of gay people that would be identical to the, like, unironic adoptions of drag show aesthetic that we see today. The
Yeah.
issue is not with the actual way people look and behave.
Exactly. The problem they have is not with the performance itself. It's that the performance is not being mocked. That's the problem that they have. If it was being mocked, they would be ecstatic about it. They would be so happy. They would be bringing in their kids in droves.
It is the fact that gay people and trans people exist at all.
Yeah. That's
They
the
just
main
want to
problem.
hate.
Yeah,
They do just want to hate, exactly. That is exactly right.
You know, a lot of these people are teachers from our district, just fighting for the rights for these students to be able to learn and have access to material. that
Thank you.
And of course, as we know, conservatives, people with conservative views, like Republicans, they all fight to deprive children from their right to learn. They actually, as part of their agenda, have the dissolution of the Ministry of Education. They often talk about it.
It's
Thank you
just-
so much.
Well,
Getting caked up
Someone
over
needs to
here.
do it.
I mean, it's
There we go.
a village. but
That's
we're-
Southern Belle
yeah,
Bugs Bunny.
and I've seen lots of educators, and the opposition was trolling, like digging to find educators who had said that they were coming to this. So a lot of us had to, you know, take our invitation down. They're just
Trying to scare you out of it and intimidate you.
right.
Yeah.
Bricked up, not caked up.
And that's why security is
Is there a
important.
part in this transcript where the teacher says anything wrong or the journalist indicates his positions?
It's preposterous. I teach middle school, and they
Them.
Literally. This is why security is so important for
So she
these
doesn't
events.
say anything wrong. The teacher wasn't incorrect
Yeah.
at all anywhere here.
Yeah, of course.
Right, there you go. Yeah. Okay, great.
So
We
graphic.
have our edgy e-journalist stuff here. Warning, vulgarity, sexualization of minors, and partial nudity. Partial
this-
nudity? From the person wearing a
Is
skirt?
this a joke?
Sexualization of minors?
This
Where?
this
kids
is
didn't do
so
anything except sit
pathetic.
there.
Come on.
There
We all
has been an effort on the
we
part
all saw what happened in this video. Come on. Is this a joke? Come on.
of the far right to term sexualization of minors into doing anything sexual around minors, and then anything sexual around minors turns into like wearing any clothing that is a little bit wacky around them. So like wearing a skirt around the kids.
Basically, just existing as a minority. Let's put it more frankly than Vosh does it here. Existing as a minority, new children turns to grooming, turns to sexualizing children. Mainly the act of existing as a minority and you're a child to a conservative is grooming. That is a fact. That is a fact.
Means self-sexualization,
Yeah.
and that means you're sexualizing the minors. It's insane, completely insane. And again, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care about people wearing bikinis at the beach. They don't care about hot MAGA girls with fat titties wearing push-up bras in public. They don't care. They care about the gay and the trans. That's it. It's only that. It's all they care about. Jesus. Yikes!
They never care. They never will care.
Yeah, like, you might as well say...
That's why we must stay together. We must be in solidarity together. We must form groups. We must get security for events. Key thing. Very important. We must stay safe. We must protect ourselves. And one way of being safe is getting security.
The NFL cheerleaders are sexualizing minors because they're doing their little dance on TV where kids are watching them.
Yeah,
legitimately, if you look at like cheerleaders, most of them are dressed in way the less than anything those drag queens.
Of course.
Like, look, first of all, I think they look great. I mean, I'm not a fan of the, stars and bars American color scheme, but Here, let me see if I can't get a more anarcho-syndicalist color scheme up here. Thank you. Yeah. So the argument here would be like, if like watching this is sexualizing minors because children might see them at the game or something. Like that, literally, like that is actually the argument that they are making there.
Yeah,
I just want you to understand how pathologically like detached from reality this perspective is,
liars, so that's actually not true.
The frustrating thing is that I think you can make a real argument for like maybe we should be more on the lookout for behavior that might indicate like children are being harmed or groomed or whatever, but it has very little to do with women wearing push-up bras or skirts or whatever. That's not really an indicator for child grooming.
Yeah.
It has more to do with like possessive paternalistic behavior and like the idea that people like victims of abuse should keep quiet. Like that's the stuff that actually like there are like resources you can look at, if kids are being abused or whatever, like what to look for, and none of it is...
They don't care about abuse. They never cared about abuse. All they care about, they're super passionate about, is attacking minorities, persecuting minorities. This is what their real passion lies. This is where it lies. This is their mission. Because if they cared about sexualizing minors, children, they would care about this, but they don't. They think it's okay.
In the presence
and the drag queens at the drag show wore a lot more than this cheerleader does.
People who are wearing skirts. You're not going to find that anywhere. Why the boots? Do people not... I know this is like a fucking Texas thing or whatever. Do people not understand that the hottest shoes that a woman can wear are tennis sneakers? They're not boots. They're not high heels. They're not boots with high heels. It's tennis sneakers.
I like boots, but not this type of
tennis sneakers and a tennis skirt with leggings are objectively the hottest thing that you can wear below the belt. And frankly, I'm just tired of people disagreeing with my subjective take. That's a pretty shit take. Yeah, well, you can cry about it. Go find yourself another esoteric autistic streamer who does politics and is also 6'2" and has glasses and whatever else.
What is this?
Go, find someone else. As a Texan, I'm offended. Okay, I'll just say, really, really, really not a big fan at all of the like Texas girl aesthetic. I don't know. Cowboy hats, the plaid shirt that's midriff bearing with like 2 buttons done. It's just not my thing. It's not objectively bad. It's just not my thing, Oh, and I'd like to add to my tennis sneakers take that Vans are also a good one, for like the alt look. I know they're overdone, but there's a reason why Vans sneakers are so fucking popular, Laceless.
What is this? This is Watch turning into Xanderhole now.
That shit's bomb. We've evolved beyond laces.
What happened?
You mean Converse? Am I thinking of Converse?
What's happening,
Girl
Bush? Are you
wearing
turning into Xander
Converse.
Hahn?
We'll decide based on the Google search results. Whoa! Okay, we have a problem here. Code fucking red,
Why?
lads.
Why?
Okay. When I was thinking like cute girl wearing Converse,
Why?
I'm thinking like this, you know? Like generally.
Okay, that's
like,
pretty
people
cute.
like,
Okay,
you
I
look like a
admit
lot of
that's
different,
not bad.
stuff. Whatever, it's cute. It's
It
cute.
has
Good aesthetic, right?
nothing to
However,
do with
and I'm not saying this
what
with
we're
any
talking about,
intention
but
to
yeah, that's
smear or
cute.
besmirch or whatever. These
Is the segment over?
are not
Are we
okay.
over?
Who wears these? And why are there so many of them showing up on my Google search results when I search for alt girl wearing Converse?
I never
What
seen.
am I? This feels like a texture bug.
I've
Like
never
if I
seen
saw this, I would assume that a body snatcher
I
had
didn't know
inaccurately
I have not
like
seen these
like
types of shoes before.
assumed the textures of the form that they were. You know, like what?
Oh,
You know what?
that's a new for me.
It's all good. However, this is a good color. The like rose pink.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Those pink
Converse.
ones.
That's a nice
not
color.
bad.
Wrong? Really? All right. Whatever.
Well, that's over. Okay, so we have discussed the drag thing. So please like, subscribe, hit the bell button. It helps me a lot. Help me reach 100 subs. This segment number 3 is over.